Yo guys, this is your artist Tolg and I'm back with another A2 size custom drawing. This is drawing number 11 for Marcos, and this time we will draw an epic combat fight of Ultimate Gohan versus Majin Buu Gotenks Absorbed. First, I drew this sketch of Gohan vs Super Buu. I drew this all from the mind, using no references, but Marcos wanted something more dynamic. He wanted a close-up combat fight, and he really liked this pose right here, so we will draw something similar to that reference. I will of course add my own touch to this. I will draw this in my style. We will draw them battle damaged as well, and let me tell you guys, this was really a difficult pose to draw. Very dynamic poses, but I like challenges like this. With drawings like this, I can work on my skills, and this is also the last video for the year, but more to that in the end. Now let's enjoy the sketch of Majin Buu. It's been a very long time since I drew Majin Buu Gotenks Absorbed, so this is pretty fun. He has an amazing design, and Marcos also wants drawings of the other forms of Buu, so we will see some more A2 size drawings of Majin Buu versus Goku, Vegeta, Vegito, and Gotenks. I can't thank you guys enough for all these big commissions. A lot of huge and special drawings are on the way, so make sure to keep an eye out, and in new year we will start with the Goku vs all drawing I'm working on for almost a year, so stay tuned for that. So Majin Buu, having absorbed Gotenks, displaying the characteristics of Buu but infused with Gotenks features. This is one of the notable forms of Majin Buu in Dragon Ball Z. Majin Buu retains his large and pink body, but exhibits a more muscular build due to Gotenks' influence. His eyes may show a more confident expression, reflecting Gotenks' personality. He can also utilize various techniques from Gotenks, such as his Super Ghost Kamikaze attack. But Booster retains most of his original regeneration abilities, making him incredibly hard to defeat. In this absorbed state, Majin Buu can display a mix of his own powerful demeanor alongside Gotenks' cocky and overconfident attitude. This form was a huge challenge to Goku and Vegeta, which showcases how dangerous a fusion can be when combined with an already powerful entity like Majin Buu. Alright guys, Buu's looking very good. I'm very happy how he turned out. As I said, this was not easy to draw, but we made it, and now we will draw Ultimate Gohan. So this one I had to start from the legs up, which was very complicated. Usually I always start with drawing the head part, and here I also made a mistake. The proportions and the positioning was not perfect, so I had to start anew, but that's what the sketch is for. So Gohan attains this form when Old Kai unlocks his full potential. This transformation does not require Gohan to use Super Saiyan, making him powerful in his base form. He retains his typical look, but has a more mature and serious demeanor. He has black and spikier hair and typically wears his traditional gi. Mystic Gohan is considered one of the, if not the strongest character in Dragon Ball Z, surpassing most transformations of Super Saiyans. His power is significantly enhanced compared to his previous forms, such as Super Saiyan 2. In this form, he is capable of holding his own against strong opponents like Majin Buu, showcasing immense strength, speed and combat skills. Ultimate Gohan has access to many of Goku's techniques, such as the Kamehameha. He is also able to use various techniques like the Masenko and Piccolo's Special Beam Cannon with increased effectiveness. So Ultimate Gohan embodies the peak of his character development in Dragon Ball Z and showcases his potential when he fights without the limitations of Super Saiyan. Alright guys, there we have the full sketch and it looks amazing. I love the poses, the proportions, and let me tell you guys, this was tough to draw. But we made it, so let's move on to the inking. So I'm using fine liners or pens from Ohuhu and Copic with different sizes. These pens have a fine tip and are excellent for precious details and outlines. I'm drawing the sketch so clean and accurate so I can just follow the lines with the pen. This is very easy for me, very relaxing and calming. You have to practice different techniques to improve your control and the line quality. Select paper that can handle the type of ink you are using to prevent bleeding and maintain a steady hand and use a comfortable grip. And before erasing the pencil sketch, let your ink dry completely and avoid smudging. We will use the rubber controlled so we won't crumble the paper, because otherwise we have to start anew and we don't want that. So once the line art is clean, we will go over the entire thing one more time. This time I will make the lines more accurate and will also add details to the rocks and characters. I do this for every drawing of mine because I need the line art to be 100% clean, accurate and detailed. So I always say the sketch is the hardest part, the inking is the most relaxing part, and the coloring is the most fun part. What do you think? Perfect, now the line art is complete, it looks amazing, I'm very happy with the results, and now we will color this beauty. So I'm using markers from Ohuhu, Atex and Copic. The color tones I'm using you can see on the screen, and these are all alcohol based markers. So alcohol markers are versatile coloring tools that utilize alcohol-based ink, making them popular among artists and illustrators. Alcohol markers blend easily with one another, allowing for smooth transitions. This makes them suitable for shading and highlighting. The ink dries quickly, which helps prevent smudging when layered or colored with different markers. Many alcohol markers feature a dual tip design with a broad chisel tip in one end for filling in larger areas and a fine tip on the other for detailed and line work. Copics are known for their high quality and refills. They are often favored by professionals for their extensive range of colors. Ohuhu markers are often more affordable and come in a variety of colors, making them popular for beginners. There are also different techniques to use alcohol markers. Apply lighter colors first and gradually add darker shades for depth. Use 2 or more similar colors to blend areas seamlessly. You can use a colorless blender marker or a lighter color tone to help with the blending process. Use different strokes to create textures in your work, and gradually decrease pressure while coloring to create a fading effect. What's also very important is to use high quality paper. It's the best to use bleed-proof paper designed for alcohol markers to prevent ink from soaking through and to improve blending. Also, store the markers flat or at an angle to prevent the tips from drying, and consider investing in refill inks to extend the life of your markers. And if you have any more questions, guys, let me know that down below in the comments. So let's talk a bit more of the fight between these two. After Gotenks, the fusion of Goten and Trunks battles Super Buu and initially gains the upper hand, he becomes overconfident and ends up getting absorbed by Buu. This transformation turns Buu into Super Buu, Gotenks absorbed, enhancing his power considerably. In the battle, Gohan showcases his incredible strength and speed, initially holding his own against Super Buu. However, Buu in this form is an extraordinarily powerful opponent. His regeneration abilities and the impact of Gotenks techniques make him a formidable enemy. Buu is so unpredictable, and the inherent resilience he has is providing him with a significant advantage. And ultimately, while Gohan puts up a commendable fight and showcases his incredible abilities, Super Buu proves to be too powerful. It is only with significant help from other characters, including sacrifices made by others, and the eventual arrival of Goku and Vegeta, that Buu is finally overcome. But in this drawing, I wanted to show an equal fight. Perfect, guys. Now the characters are fully colored, they really look amazing, such vibrant color tones, and now we will draw the background. So creating a rock and mountain background always adds depth and natural beauty to artwork and drawings. I always begin with the light sketch to outline the shape of the mountains and rocks, using simple shapes to represent the peaks and rocky formations, starting with a base color for the mountains, typically a muted gray, a brown or green, it depends on the mountain's range. And I'm using darker shades to add depth in the crevices and shadows. That looks great, and now we got a huge area left to color. And of course, we will add a big blue sky with some clouds. I will add a nice gray shading to the clouds to give them more definition, and for the sky I'm using a brand new blue marker. It is very important for the marker to be new, so the ink would last for the whole area, but it still wasn't enough. So right here the marker really died. So I had to find a matching color tone, but luckily I had another one of the exact same marker in my collection, but this one wasn't new. That means this one also died very close to the end, but here I also found a matching tone so I could complete the drawing. Alright guys, and then we are done with another A2 size custom drawing with a very dynamic close-up combat fight of Ultimate Gohan vs Super Buu Gotenks absorbed. So I really enjoyed this drawing, it was hard but fun to create, and Marcos is also very happy with commission number 11. I think the next one for him will be Vegeta vs Super Buu Gohan absorbed, so stay tuned for that. But the next video will be a different one. So this is the last video for the year, and the new year I want to start with a banger, the biggest video I have ever done. Goku vs All will finally drop. I just have to color a few more characters and then it's done. So I wish you guys a happy new year, thank you for the support. For commissions, you can message me on Instagram or email, check out my online shop for original drawings and prints, and check the info box for all the links. That's it guys, thank you all for watching and I see you on the next